Hi everyone, it's Sam from Sitemate. In this video, we're going to be covering what it means to be a Sitemate form user and how that relates to the Sitemate links feature. So when someone enters an ongoing submission Sitemate link into the Sitemate app, they're going to gain access to submit forms for the templates that were associated with that link and in effect become what we call a Sitemate form user. So these people show up in the users section under Sitemate users under form users. And they don't have access to actually log into Dashpivot. Instead, these people are submitting forms via the Sitemate app into your Dashpivot account. And since they don't have a Dashpivot login, it means that they can't view any of the forms that they've submitted or any forms that have been submitted by other people or make changes to those forms after they've been submitted. So I just want to step through in this video what the flow looks like, how someone actually becomes a form user and how they show up here, and then how we can manage their access. This is important because if someone's accessed an ongoing submission Sitemate link, and becomes a form user, it's actually a paid user type. Now, it doesn't bear the full cost of a full Dashpivot user license, but there is a cost involved. So it's important to understand how we can manage these users, and that's what I want to show you. So if we go to the ongoing Sitemate links section, so it's just in the template section under links, and then we have two tabs. One is called single submission Sitemate links. The other is called ongoing submission Sitemate links. And so with the ongoing submission Sitemate links, these are the ones which are going to make our users paid Sitemate form users. And so that's what we can run through here. So you can see we've got a bunch of links that have already been created. It makes sense to set up an ongoing submission Sitemate link for things like pre-starts, timesheets, JSAs, and take fives, the types of things that the person who's submitting those forms is going to be doing on a routine or regular basis, multiple times a day, once a week, that type of thing. And the idea here is that once we've created our link, and you can see there's a few in here already, when someone clicks on that link or scans a QR code poster for that link, they're going to gain access to those underlying templates. They can then submit forms for them into your Dashpivot account. And in doing so, they're going to become a form user. So let's take a look at what this looks like. We've got a few links already set up. I'm just going to pick on this link here that's called Laborer Forms. Now I'm going to download the poster for this. We have a separate video about how to create links and how to send them out and things like that, so I'm just going to fly through this. Feel free to watch the other videos. So I'm going to download the poster and open that up. And I'm going to scan this QR code using the camera on my smartphone. So I'm going to scan that and open up that link. And this is what it looks like. So it comes through, it tells me this is for the laborer forms. There's a code here, a link here that I need to copy, and I'm going to install the app. So for me, I actually already have it installed. I can click open. And then I need to, in the forms section, click add forms, paste in that link, click submit. And now 4 forms have been added. So these were the templates that were associated with that link. So you can see that it's under this heading that says ongoing submission. So if I was to open one of these, let's just take this excavator pre-start and put in the date and which excavator we're working on, etc., and fill that out and submit that pre-start. We can see it's now been submitted. And if I go back to the forms section, the excavator pre-start is still there. I can submit another one if I want to. So it's because I have this ongoing access to submit as many as I want, which makes me a Sitemate form user. So in doing so, because I've accessed these templates, if we switch back to Dashpivot and go back to the users section, go to form users, we can now see that my name pops up here amongst all of the others, and we can see that I've got access to one of the links. If we click on that, we can see which one it's for, and this link is for the laborers forms. So that's sort of how that works. That's how someone appears as a form user. I can control their access by just clicking this trash icon here. So if I remove myself from there and then switch back to the Sitemate app, you can see that now those forms have disappeared. So I no longer have access to fill out those forms. One thing that is important to note, just to finish up, is that someone can be a form user in multiple folders. So there's 5 people who have got access to links within this folder, which is why they show up as form users in this folder. But there might be other people who have access as form users in other folders. So it doesn't multiply the cost or anything like that if someone is a form user in multiple folders. But just bear in mind that if you wanted to completely remove their access to all links across all folders on all projects within your account, the place to do that will actually be in your home folder. So in home folder, go to users, go to form users, and this is where we can remove someone. And if we remove this guy here, that would remove their access to any of the links to all of our templates across the entire Dashpivot account that we have. So that's how we can remove them. If we accidentally remove someone and they need to regain access, they're just going to have to re-click the link or rescan the QR code to regain access, and they'll end up just showing back up as a form user again in the form user section. So that wraps up this video. If you get stuck with anything, feel free to reach out to our team via live chat on the Dashpivot website, and check out our other video tutorials covering other pieces of functionality related to Sitemate links and the other features that we have available in Dashpivot. So I hope that has been useful, and thanks for watching.